Good morning. It's 5 to 8 and it's the 10th of July here in Rhodes in Greece, and I'm taking the dog out for her morning walk, and I've taken this video because the wind's dropped. The wind's been blowing for about a week to 10 days, horrendously strong wind, knocking over umbrellas and everything else, and now it's away, so I'm taking the opportunity to make a wee video on the dog's walk in the morning, half an hour. So come with me and we'll see what we can see. It's quiet as anything, even the cicadas are quiet. But Mara's way up there in the next field. So we'll go up there and see what happens. I was going to make one of these yesterday, but the wind hadn't quite fully dropped, and the gimbal was acting up a wee bit, but I found out what was wrong. I'd balanced one of the arms wrong. I tightened it the wrong way and it was a wee bit loose, so everything was wobbling. But it's a beautiful day. Cicadas haven't started up yet, but I'm sure we'll hear them before we go very far. The cicadas here start screeching away just after first light, and they finish just as it gets dark. And I don't know if you can hear that, but that's them starting up again. They like to be up in the pines and the olive trees. It's a funny thing about cicadas. Oh, Mara's found a pig, and there'll be a wild pig up here somewhere, or piglets. They're all over the place. Anyway, talking about the cicadas. They start screeching at dawn and finish at dusk, and they're here from middle of June to September. Yeah. This way, Mara, hey, Mara, come on, back this way. I'll let you see the ground here, and you see all the holes in the ground here. See all these holes. This is the cicadas. Seemingly they're in the ground. I can't remember the exact time. I think it's either 14 or 17 years. Incredible. And they come out like big beetles, and no wings, and they climb up the pine trees and olives, and they morph into, lose a shell, and when they come out the shell they've got big long wings. They still look like a big black grey beetle thing, but got wings twice the length of its body. And can you hear that here? They're just starting to crank up their engines. And they're not like crickets. Crickets rub their legs in the evening, but it's a nice chirping sound, you know, like whistling. It's but the cicadas screech out their mouths. The only way to describe them is they look like E.T. If you remember what E.T. looked like, the wide-mouthed frog, great big wide mouths, and they screech through their mouth. And they come up and they screech for 3 months, 4 months sometimes, to find a mate, and then they go back into the ground, and you don't hear from them. You think somebody had thrown a switch. I hope that wind's not bothering too much. It's starting to get a nice wee breeze coming down here. It's been over 100 for about a fortnight, and when you see the temperatures for Rhodes, they're taken at the airport at the north of the island, seemingly at 9 o'clock in the morning, and that's sort of what they base it on. But if it says it's 30 degrees Up there, when you get down here to the middle south of the island, it goes up 10 degrees at least. So you're thinking 40 degrees, more than that. One day last week we had 45. Now 38's 100. That's killer temperature. You can only do anything outside, apart from sunbathing, swimming, up to about midday, and then you're in under the aircon with all the pets, drinking coffee and reading and sleeping. And it is a nightmare for us here. I know that sounds crazy, how you come here to a beautiful island like this, and I've been here, this is my 16th year, and fantastic. You know, I mean, you can be outside every day of the year, but we do get rain, but it comes in sort of a 2 to 4 hour deluges. It's like monsoon, floods everything, and then it's gone, and then the sun's back out and the sky's like this. A lot colder though. It's no that temperature, but the temperatures stay up pretty well, but they go really cold at night. Well, I don't know where the pigs went, but they went somewhere. We're just walking past the actual piggery, not where these pigs escaped from. It was a pen way up further up in the hills. Mara, come out of there. And if it's smelly vision, you know it was a pigsty. Anyway, Mara's a hunting dog and a rescue dog. Mara, hey, this way, left, this way, hey, Mara, this way. And she acts like a hunting dog. She's out and she's on the trail of lizards. Oh, there's a pig in the field there, look at that. See it in there, a wild pig. I need to be careful here because they get very aggressive, especially if they've got piglets with them. But they had knocked a hole in the fence under this pear tree. Hey, Mara, get past. And the guy fixed the fence, but it looks as though they're back in. See the big stone? He put the big stone there. There's a piggy there. Doesn't like the camera. So we've been trying to get back in again. That's where it's got back in. And they've lifted the fence. There must be something in there they like, apart from the pears. See the pears in the tree here? They're nice wee pears and they're lovely, and they're just coming right back. Stop it! Stop it! Get up here. Sorry. Anyway, I've knocked a hole in the fence to get in to get the pears that are dropping inside, because all the goats come and clean up the road here for anything that's dropped during the day or the night, and so the pigs know they're inside. So, well, a pig, but she barked already, so there was more pigs, and we'll probably encounter more. Turn left here. This is the walk I normally take in the morning, every morning with Mara, although the roads and tracks go everywhere here. Great walking, because they're all like this. Some of them are a bit crumbly, like lots of broken stones, but this is the water that's gouged out in the middle of the road here. It's that heavy, just running off that one hill up there, and they come down and wash the roads out. And that bit at the pear tree, the water ran there from the last thunderstorm we had in April, May, and it ran for about 3 weeks after it. So there must have been a lot of water come down off the hillside. It's all rock, nothing to stop it. There isn't any earth. When I'm saying that, you can see there's plenty of earth here, but it just doesn't soak it up. It's baked hard. So the gimbal seems to be behaving itself today, which is good. Well, I'll know when I put it on the computer, as long as it's not bobbing up and down, doing what it should do. Mara goes into this field up here on the right hand side because it's covered in little shrubs and herb bushes. It's loaded with lizards, probably snakes as well. But she goes up there and sniffs every bush and every tufty grass. Look, you walk past there, but something's caught her scent, and it's only a wee bird or a lizard. But it's bred into her. So she's there to find all the scents. It's beginning to get hot now. I'm beginning to feel my shoulder prickling in the sun. The sun's been up since what, 6? So it's been up a couple of hours. Maybe 5:30. It's quite high in the sky and it comes right over the top. From 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock at its hottest. Nice scenery to see when you're walking. This is like a bowl here, a little volcanic bowl thing. Mara up there, doing the bushes. That's a well. Still got water in it. There's always plenty of water on the island. I think anywhere in Greece, if you dig a hole, you'll find water. Every village has a spring, because that's why the village is there. And the water just runs out the mountain, non-stop. We've got them all channelled into pipes now where you can go and fill your water bottles. Seemingly it's the cleanest, freshest water you can drink. Nothing in it. Although you can drink the water in the taps here in Greece, well in Rhodes anyway, it's got lots of calcium in it. And you're endlessly changing taps. Well, when I say endlessly, every couple of years, one of the taps that you use a lot fur up and start leaking. You've got to change them. She just disappears off the beaten track, and I've got to shout and whistle. Really, she comes back in her time. That's the chicken place down there. Well, when I say chicken, I always say chicken, but it's got geese, turkeys, ducks, rabbits, big rabbits that run about the place. Obviously for food in the winter, I'd imagine. And a wee dog, a wee Labrador that I've introduced about 3 weeks ago. And it's doing fine, but I think it'll get beaten up by the geese. I don't think until it gets bigger anyway. They're normally up at the gate here, waiting on the guy coming to feed them. Oi! Get away from there! Oh, see her? Oh, there's one rabbit. Oh, 2 rabbits. You see them? Don't know if you can. Oh, that's too much. Big white one there. See brown here. And a big grey and white one just running down the back. Here's the other one away. No signs of the dog. There are only 2 rabbits there. There used to be about half a dozen, but I think they might be in the pot. Come on, Mara, let's go. Mara, come on, hurry up. Move, 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 move. You see that there? She stops dead in her tracks because she smells something. Move, Gabby! Get up here! It's just deserted here. No matter where you look. Yeah, the cicadas now, they're all starting their chorus. Whatever way you look, you've got lovely sunny scenery. Beautiful. That's a nice cool breeze. I've noticed on a lot of the videos when I'm talking and it's quiet like this, I talk quiet and you can't hear me very well. I'm going to get a set of the wireless microphones, Lavaria or something, Lavaria. You put one in the phone, flip one on yourself, and it's a whole lot better. You can actually set up the tripod, walk away 100 metres and still talk away, and you're straight into the pickup. I've actually started using the old phone, Samsung Galaxy, on this gimbal, because the camera I had from my daughter was a Panasonic Lumix and it didn't match the fittings on this gimbal, and I couldn't get it far enough over because the hole was in, rather than the centre, it was on the side, the wrong side on the Lumix, so it wouldn't balance very well. So this phone takes good pictures, and I'm just using that now. Mara creeping about in there. Wall down here, lots of lizards and snakes. This way, Mara. Come on, hey, this way, hurry up. Up here. I have to give her the serious voice or she just doesn't come. But she'll just drift. Here, get up here. Get up here. A lot of people have started dumping rubbish here. For some reason, all of a sudden I've got this whole bit choked out with, and it's actually house rubbish. Well, partly all the rubble and the cut trees and shrubs from their garden. Paint tins, plastic bags, everything, and all the copier, scanner. Crunching away here and all the pine needles. Parts of the road here are carpeted, parts are like this, and it's just this all broken up volcanic rock. It's like marbles, so you've really got to pay attention what you're doing when you're walking down this hill. Excuse me. And there's I don't know if you can see this, because when I've done this before on the camera, the Mount Atavirus, naked eye it stands out perfectly. Just solid rock, right enough. I'm beginning to remember the joystick, which way it goes. Put it up and down. Before I was thinking I was putting it up, I was putting it down, going up. Nightmare. I blame my age. The brain's not playing anymore. Sometimes. Or should I say the memory. But then sometimes I just have a wee bit of practice with it and managing to control it better. Because some of the previous ones were pretty grim. I'll say so myself. Mind you, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos that are they're not all brilliant. Mara's away into the left there. You give her a shout. Mara, come down here. Come down here. Hurry up. Come on, hurry up. She gives the game away with her tongue out and her heavy breathing. You can hear her coming. Come on, here. Come here. Get in this track here. Anyway, that's us done the loop. And it's what? Just after 8:15, so that walk takes about half an hour. And then it's breakfast time. Tilt the camera down a wee bit because the sun will probably reflect off it. Mara, out of there. Come out of there. Here. Come here. Come out here now. See all this grass in here, it's all got these little spurs on it. And they fall to the ground. Oh, she stands in them. Pull one off. Pull one off because they're bloody soap. There they're there. Can you see the view over the sun? And they're just like little prickly, spiky things that she gets in her paw. She's usually good at getting them off herself, but sometimes they go inside the pads and she kind of get them off, so I've got to take them off for her. It's good when you can change hands like that and it doesn't bother the camera on this gimbal. Fantastic things. For those that are interested, this is a Fautech G6 Plus. It's got three motors on it. Holds everything steady. Mara! Mara! Get in here! Hurry up! Hurry up! Come on! Hurry up! You hear the cicada trying to start its engine up in this tree here. Right. Well, this is me back to where I started. So I'll just end it here. Supposed to swing round when you double tap the back button, trigger button. Anyway, it's the church bell ringing as well, Sunday morning. It's the church services, they start about 8 o'clock, finish about 10, and everybody just comes and goes. It's really quite laid back, and go out for a fag, go out for a coffee and everything else. Anyway, I thought you might enjoy that wee walk in the sun. to get my breakfast now. So if you liked it, a wee thumbs up would be nice. If you didn't, well, you didn't. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.